I am here! That's Hyliano. Anyway, this is Octopath Traveler Endgame, and we are on to our fifth of 8 bosses. And quick correction from last match where I said that there are 64 individual costumes for every class of every traveler. That's obviously not true because math is a thing, and 8 times 12 is not 8 times 8, and it should be 96 costumes for every class, every sprite, I should say. Anyway, without further ado, I am ready. Okay, finally our first multi-battle. We're fighting 2 Scholarly Bones and Yvon. Anyway, so since we have Dark right there, and he has plenty of SP, I'm just going to go ahead and get them ready to break. Pretty strong melee attack. Now you, sir. Yeah. I want them to hit. Too bad it didn't actually work on him. You do what you do best. Kind of semi-useless Starseer class. Imagine these guys won't last very long, so I don't care about breaking them at the right time. We already checked Sora, actually. We can... Yeah, I'll just use her to heal up.
Using this.
Cyrus still needs healing.
What next?
This is where Thief comes into play. Actually, I can break him pretty soon, so I'll just do that now. Shackle. And yes, I did switch on it to Half Thief, just because it makes things easier. Well, it's only my characters for this turn. What I can do is maybe SP suck with her. See if that'll break. Oh no, I don't want it to break guard though. Wait, just in case it's dagger. Alright, simple attack it is. Not bow. Now you have something often useful. Ah, you know what I could have done? Is delayed his speed. But this works too, I guess. Not spear either. Okay. I know you have a staff, so that's no problem. Oh shoot. Times like this I wish I could choose how many times to hit. Or simply just do this.
How do you like this?
Good amount of damage for everybody. And just to make this easier, get that last analysis. And it is dagger, so I would have been mistiming myself. I really shouldn't overthink because I'm pretty sure this battle will be quicker than I think it is. But that's just how I am. I could simply do damage. It's always an option. Yeah, let's do damage. I withstand your meager attacks and raise you a break, but you don't have any. Oh, actually, you have a dagger, duh. I wish I could abide with him, but too bad. Smarter thing would have been to have Cyrus defend and go in front of them and then do shooting stars, but too late. We shall break.
Come in, if thou darest.
You should armor corrode him.
Make it defenseless.
You can't really buff. You can just do damage. That's what you're good at. Well, not even then. Yeah, just do some basic damage to him.
Here we go.
Now you, my good sir. White health. Okay. Done. Oh. No! Why does it... I press left and it goes to the enemy to the right. Someone explain that to me. Most useless character gets another turn. Gosh darn it. This game is trash. 2 out of 10. Yep. Same old, same old. I mean, I could heal him. This sucks. Like I can't abide with Olbrich, and I don't get the elemental buff for 2 other characters. Can't believe this game is going to take more than 1 break to finish this one match. Alright. Firestorm should work. You could try a different one. They're not weak to ice either. Well, solid damage. And here we go. Not even buffed in any way, except I guess lower defense. Not. Oh. Oh, it is on all characters, so that helps. Beautiful. That takes care of that. Yellow health. You're good at fire. You gotta remember, you're fire and wind. And the mnemonic to me that I had in my head was earth, wind, and fire, but no earth. And then Alphen had wind, lightning, ice, and light. And there's no really... If you can think of a mnemonic for that, tell me. Because I can't.
Let's get down to work.
Sorcerer. Let's try a different one. Like Ventisator. Would have been better with the elemental defense down, but no.
Come in, if thou darest.
And I don't know which of Olbrich's weapons did that, but we lowered his crit rate. It's never a bad thing. Yeah, your strongest attack. Actually, let's just go all out. Good! Why didn't I try that before? Physical strength has gone up. Dumbass didn't attack me. The bones are going to do all the leg pulling in this. The leg work, I should say. Well, stab him. We could break him so quickly. This is gonna be easy peasy. What can you do? I'll have you be the breaker because you're not really useful. You lady. Oh, my brain froze. Let's just do a simple attack. We'll break. Might as well use a powerful attack. I'm pretty sure he'll die in this turn, but just to make it even cooler. Now, you know what? I'm going to do a big bash at the end. Armor, corrosive. Yeah. And instead of Winheld, something else. For a big, chunky blast of HP gone. Abide. Here we go. And it all ends now. That's half of the total cap. Yeah. Now Alphin's the one who didn't level up. Let's examine this gravestone, or whatever these are in the nether realm. From the diary of Headmaster Yvon of the Royal Academy. It was 15 years ago when I first learned of that tome. The headmaster's chair was but a dream to me in those days, when my prize student Lucia brought a young woman to me. The woman told me that I was the best suited to the position of headmaster, that there was no knowledge, no position that should be off limits to a man of my ability. And so she taught me many things, one being the existence of ancient tomes containing the long-forgotten secrets of old. Pause the burp. There are several volumes of the forbidden writings in Atlas Dem's great libraries, and no eyes but the headmasters are allowed to look upon them. The tome in question is one of these. It is the last extant tract of the legendary sage known as Salomon, whose name lives on in history through the land of his birth, the kingdom of Bernstein, has long since been forgotten. Long has it been said that he who can decipher its true meaning will obtain power over even life and death. The current headmaster is not worthy of such knowledge. What he lacks in intellect only pales to what he lacks in character. I cannot depend on him. I would depend on you. She was to decipher the secrets of the tome and share its knowledge with the worthy alone. Thus a great scholar was needed, one who would be able to fully understand the arcane truths within the tome. The doddering fool who now serves as headmaster could never do such a thing, but a genius such as you, Yvon, surely you, of all scholars in the realm, are up to the task. Yes, that was how she persuaded me. Getting kind of repetitive. A little bit long of an epitaph. It was true that I bore little resemblance to the former headmaster, who was interested in nothing but his studies, and whose only praiseworthy trait was his tenacity in that single-minded pursuit. But I was different. I knew that knowledge was worth its weight in gold, and more critically, my intellect far outstripped his. How could the idiots around me fail to realize this? This woman told me that the then headmaster, holding a lofty office he had done so little to deserve, was tantamount to sin, and I agreed. When she asked me if I could remove him, I assured her that would be the simplest of tasks. And so I had him assassinated, just as she wished, leaving not a trace of evidence behind to incriminate myself. Shortly after, I ascended to the headmaster's seat in his place. I encountered the strange woman only once more after that day, when I reported to her that I had murdered the former headmaster. She flashed a chilling smile and simply replied, "So you did." Then she walked away, never again to appear before me. Perhaps removing that man was all she wanted of me, after all, I thought. It was no matter. The tome was in my grasp, and I immediately set myself to uncovering its secrets. All the rumors I had heard were true. It was a work of staggering genius. With Lucia as my assistant, I was able to obtain other rare and ancient texts from that woman, even if I never saw her again. Yes, everything was going just as I'd planned, and power beyond the imagination was finally within my reach. How did it all come to this? Damn that accursed Lucia! Damn that heartless, conniving witch! How did I not see? She meant to use me from the very start. I was the one who unlocked the secrets. I who constructed the basic theories of how to effectively control life and death, and as soon as I had done that, she had no more need for me. That was why she gave me a flawed blood crystal and led Cyrus right to me, so that she could dispose of me without dirtying her own hands. You despicable, loathsome, hateful woman. Death has not cooled my fury, but only fueled it to greater heights. Curse you, and that unholy witch you brought to my side. May the deceitful Lucia burn for all eternity. May the foul witch Lilac be banished beyond the farthest reaches of hell.
That's the name of the book!
That concludes 6 of 8 bosses. Next is this spooky little flame, whatever it might be. I can only remember one other monster, final boss monster. Actually, no, the two that are most beast-like, in my opinion, besides the dragon. I wonder if those will be the ones. Anyway, tune in next time. Thanks for watching.